Hello families, this is Mrs. Hay. I'm the Vice Principal at Christian Life Preparatory School, and I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of what is available on our website. The website changes very often. We are updating it all the times for the events and the data that you need to be successful at home. The website works in conjunction with RenWeb. RenWeb is where you're going to receive all of your students' assignments and their grades, their attendance, and behavior reports, and you can see a tech tutorial on that on our how-to page. But I wanted to show you what was available on our website. Now, on the home page, you've got some links to the parent login and our school calendars on Google. So if you're signed in on Google, it'll open it up there. And if your students are using Edmodo, that is here. If they're using Google Classroom or any other thing, your teacher will let you know how to access those. Often on the home page, we'll have advertisements for upcoming events, but all of these events can also be found under our Events tab, and I'll go there in just a second. Then we just have general information or the most important things. So right now we're still enrolling students, so these are the most important things for everyone to know. And then there's some pictures below for you to look at. I'm going to scroll back up. Our mission and vision has to do with our profile of the graduate, and you can see that at your leisure. Registration tab is really neat for new parents. So some of you have been here already as you are registering for classes. If you're wanting a new sibling to come, if your family's already admitted, but you have a new kindergartner or a new student coming to school, that is there. You've got the registration information for these. Most of you have finished that step by now. There's a start of school checklist that will help you make sure that you've gotten everything lined up before the first day of school. That's really helpful for all families, not just new families. And then there's an advising tab that has to do with everything that Mrs. Lino is working on. So college advising, transcripts, scholarship opportunities, and anything else pertaining to graduation. So check that out. It's under the registration tab because sometimes they go hand in hand. Our events page is really important, so I'm going to click on that. Again, here's the next ad for parent training. If you click on that, it takes you to a hidden parent training page. So it has all the information, the schedule of events for parent training. Now, I brought this up specifically because parent training is a mandatory event for all of our parents, so we need you all to attend. If you need childcare for that event, we're taking not babies, but ages 1 through 12, and you can register for childcare right here. There's session information, and then all the way at the bottom, it's really important, there are a few digital modules. So to save time during parent training, we've added these modules. They're video tutorials just like the one you're watching right now that'll help explain some of these. MLA citations will be up by the end of this week. Then if you need more training, this technology training actually brings you to the how-to page, which is what I want to click on next. So here I'm going back up to the top of the page. I know the scrolling probably makes some of you a little sick. Okay, so I'm going to skip over here to the how-to page because the how-to also has a bunch of video and or written tutorials on how to access things at CLPS. So I've made a video on what you can do on RenWeb, how to check your schedule, how to pay your tuition. All of these things are here for new families or returning families. I encourage you all to go there and make sure you are well versed in all of these things. And this page is going to grow and change as our needs arise. So just be checking the website often. We're going to try to keep our teachers up to date on that. So if you're needing some information, they can direct you there. And if you have any suggestions on you would like a how-to tutorial, let me know at amyhay@clps.info, and I would love to get you a tutorial loaded onto this page. But this is always here for you. We're not planning on taking that down. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you is the handbook. Now, all of our policies are on this page. It is your responsibility as a family to read the entire handbook. I know it can be daunting, but read the handbook, and then when you're finished, it's embedded here. It takes a minute to load. There's the handbook. When you're finished, you need to click the handbook acknowledgement form. That will bring up this form here, and you will acknowledge that you read the entire thing and that you're accountable to those policies. A lot of our communication issues come from families who do not read this and they don't understand how we grade, how we take attendance, and any of the other policies at our school, how we use discipline and classroom management. All of those things are listed there. So please take the time to read that. It will make you have a much better year. So the handbook's there. I also created a couple of videos last year that talked about some of the most important policies and the ones that we had updated most recently. So those are really, really helpful for families to look at. So please check that out. Okay, the house system is for 7 through 12 students. They will be sorted into their houses the first day of school on August 13th, and then they will be able to access this website. It's got a lot of our history and fun pictures and things like that, and it keeps track of the point systems for each of the houses. So that will open up a different website that we started many years ago that has not migrated over yet. Okay, so how to, I already showed you, those are your tutorials. Then under more, you'll see that there are some teacher spaces here. Those are password protected for our teachers, so don't even try to get into them. You won't be able to. If you're in extracurricular, drama, or sports, I expect this page to also grow over the next few years as we get youth in government and some other things on there. But there's some information about the different activities at CLPS. The sports page is kind of neat because it does talk about each of the sports that we offer or want to offer, what grades they're available to, and then some general information about the time commitment and what it means for a family to be involved in sports at CLPS. Then there's a copy of the sports calendar as well. You can't see this view on your digital, on your devices. If you turn it to the long screen, the horizontal screen, you should be able to see more of this calendar, or you can always click to open it up into Google, which is obviously the easiest way to manipulate those. And then when it comes time for Letterman jackets, that information is on there as well. Also under more, if you're an AP student, you've been sent this link already. It's got all of your AP assignments for the summer. And then something new here, if you want to meet our CLPS team, the administration, elementary teachers, and secondary teachers, you can click on that, see their picture before the first day of school, so it's not surprising when you're in their classroom, and read a little bit about their personal lives. We just love for you guys to know who are teaching and influencing your students, and we are really proud of the academic and spiritual and family accomplishments of our teachers. So we are putting that all there. So we hope that the CLPS page here is one that you've got bookmarked and something that you refer to often. Basically all of the major information emails that we've been sent out are now going to be posted on the website, and so this should be your go-to place for everything CLPS. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that was helpful.